Kristen, Maria said you were home early. Obviously you didn't get to go to the beach because of the rain. Well, you know what they say, best laid plans. Are you crying?
Mother, I'm fine.
What's the matter?
It's nothing.
Oh, baby, people don't cry without a reason. Has this got anything to do with Clarke? Kristen, tell me, please, what happened? I want to help if I can. Well, obviously, you didn't go to the beach. You must have been at Clarke's apartment. Am I right so far? What happened? What did he do to you?
Mother, it's not what you think.
What is it?
Mother, we were having the most incredible romantic moment. It was just incredible. That's the only word for it.
And? Kristen, what happened?
Hey, Dad.
Oh, hello, honey.
How's it going?
Oh, okay.
Can I fix you something to eat?
No, I'm fine, but thank you.
Sure. You're going through the classifieds, huh?
Yeah.
How's that going?
8 years ago, I would have wondered why I was even bothering. Every job that I've interviewed for has been a lost cause.
Dad, you have to start believing in yourself.
I know, honey. And I am beginning to believe in myself. It's just that I gotta get somebody to take a chance on me. If I could just get some work.
What would you do? What would be the first thing you did if you got a job?
What I'd want most? It's your mother's birthday next week.
You haven't forgotten.
No, I haven't forgotten. And if there was any way possible, I'd buy her something that she's always deserved. In fact, I promised it to her every year. Something I always wanted to give her.
A diamond ring.
Yes, how did you know that?
I just remember that you said someday you wanted to give Mom a diamond ring.
Well, I will someday.
Well, I can't think of a better time than this birthday.
It's impossible, Donna. I don't have any money.
Dad.
Just no way.
Nothing is impossible.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go upstairs and change. I just remembered something that I have to do.
Okay. I'll get it. Hello?
Mr. Logan, please.
Speaking.
Mr. Logan, my name is William Spencer. I would like to meet with you if it's at all possible.
Oh, I think you want my son, Stephen Jr.
No, sir. I would like to talk to you. Would you mind coming down to my office right now?
Well, can I ask what this is about?
About a job.
Yes, of course I can come. Just tell me where. Yes? Yes. Right. I'll come there right now, and thank you, Mr. Spencer. Donna? I've got to be leaving. I've got somewhere to go.
Hey, Dad.
the bold and the beautiful. This portion sponsored by Ritz Crackers, regular and low salt. When you want a cracker, you want a Ritz.
Coming! Margo, hi!
Hey!
Come on in.
Thanks.
This is a coincidence. I was just on my way over to see you.
Where is he?
Oh, my dad?
Yeah.
You just missed him.
Oh, man! Oh, that's too bad. I really wanted to meet him. Where'd he go?
Oh, I don't know. He's looking for a job.
He's having a rough time?
Yeah.
Ah, it's a bummer.
Well, that's why I'm gonna help him.
You gonna help him find a job?
I wish I could. But I can help him get something for my mother's birthday.
That's cool. What does he want? What does he want to get her?
A diamond ring.
A what? Donna, come on, you gotta be kidding me. Where are you gonna get that kind of bread?
Oh, I have a source.
Where? Oh, you're talking about doing some nude shots?
Why not? Rocco, I can't help but think what a special thing it would be if my mom and my dad got back together again. Don't you understand that?
Yeah. Of course I do.
So, got any leads on where I can get a diamond cheap?
A diamond cheap? Well, I got a couple of sources. You know, I can check it out.
I want a nice one.
Well, that's gonna cost you.
How much?
3, maybe 4 grand. If you want it legal.
Yeah, I want it legal. That much?
Yeah, look, you're talking about quality ice. You gotta pay.
Wow. But you will check it out for me.
You got it. I'll check it out on my way back to work.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You know that I would do anything for you, huh? Huh? Yeah.
Call me as soon as you find something out.
Okay.
Okay.
You and Clarke were in the middle of an incredibly romantic moment, and
We were as close to making love as two people can be.
what happened?
That's just it, Mother. Nothing happened.
I don't understand.
Clarke stopped before anything happened.
Did he say why?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, Mother. He said why. He said it was because of my family.
I don't understand.
Clarke as much as told me he wanted me, but he couldn't risk it. He said he was afraid of stepping out of line with my family. You've all got him so intimidated.
Honey, are you sure that that isn't just an excuse for the real reason?
Mother, please.
I'm just trying to figure this out with you.
Of course it wasn't an excuse. He wanted me just as much as I wanted him. But you've all got him so unstrung, he's afraid to touch me. Mother, I know he loves me.
Honey, can I ask you a very personal question?
What?
How much experience have you had with men?
You mean sexually?
Yes, I mean sexually. How much experience?
No. Kristen. Who is it?
The traveler's back. Open up.
Miss me?
What do you think?
I think you better show me just how much before I leave.
So, Mr. Logan, tell me about yourself. I understand that you have a college degree.
Yes, sir, from Northwestern University.
What was your major?
English as well as business.
Good.
About my background.
That won't be necessary, Mr. Logan.
You don't want to know anything about me, my experience, or?
Well, no. I am aware that you've had some adversity, but there's no point in dwelling on that. We have an opening in this company. You may have noticed that I am in the publishing business.
Yes, I noticed.
We have several dozen magazines and book publishing companies. And we are also in the need of an associate editor who can read and critique the material and recommend whether it should be published or not, depending on its merits. Now, Mr. Logan, do you feel like you can handle that kind of responsibility?
Yes, I'm sure I could.
Good, because we're going to try you out.
I don't know what to say. I don't understand something, Mr. Spencer. How did you find out about me?
The important thing is, I did learn about you.
Yes, but I really want to know.
There were two people who told me about you. One who prefers to be anonymous, and the other was my daughter.
Your daughter? Do I know her?
No, but your family does. They were very kind to her at a time in her life when she needed help quite desperately. And now I would like to pay them back. So, Mr. Logan, you have a job at $35,000 a year. And I want you to start as soon as possible. Welcome.
Donna, this is a pleasant surprise.
I hope I didn't come at a bad time.
Oh, no, not at all. I hope this visit means you've come to a decision.
Well, I've given it a lot of thought.
I hope your answer is yes.
It is. In fact, I would like to start work as soon as possible.
Well, I guess that means that we are business partners.
I guess so. I'm really very excited about this, but there are a few questions I'd like to ask first.
Shoot.
I want to know exactly how much this job is going to pay.
Well, after we get through with the shoots, it should pay about $4,000.
Do you think that it's possible I could get the money up front?
Up front?
Yes. In fact, I could really use the money right now.
You mean to tell me that you want all the money right now?
Is that a problem?
Well, it's just that, Donna, that's not the way I work. I mean, usually payment is delivered after the pictures are taken.
Well, I could really use the money today.
But Donna, why don't you tell me why you need $4,000 so desperately?
Well, it's a long story. And it's very personal.
Okay.
Well, it's my mother's birthday next week, and I would like to buy her a diamond ring.
A $4,000 diamond ring? Isn't that a little extravagant?
Well, actually, it's for my dad to give to my mom. You see, it's going to be a surprise, and I think it might make all the difference in their relationship.
Are you ready to do this shoot, Donna?
Yeah.
No problems? I mean, no more questions?
No. I mean, I've had plenty of time to think about it. And I'm going on your word that these photos will appear only in Europe.
You have my word.
And these aren't going to be pornographic pictures, because I don't want any part of that.
Yours will not be pornographic. I promise you.
Well, then it appears that everything's in order. About that cash advance, do you think that maybe this one time we could bend the rules? It was the deciding factor in my taking this job, and I really could use the money. I could use it now.
Donna, considering the situation and considering that I think of you as a friend, I think we might be able to arrange something.
Well, that's great.
But there is one thing you have to do first.
What's that?
Sign a contract.
Contract?
And once you do, there's no turning back, Donna. Once you sign that contract, no matter what happens, you have to go through with the shoot.
I'll do it.
In any event, my week in Milan was very busy and rather lonely.
I find that hard to believe. You in Milan, alone for long?
Clarke, when we're not together, there are no other men. New York, Milan, Los Angeles. My thoughts are only of you, whether you like it or not. And you better say you like it.
Do I have a choice?
No. You're in an amorous mood. I can feel it.
Yes, Margo. I am.
I think there's something I can do about that.
The truth, Mother, is that I was with one man when I lived in New York.
And is that the sum total of your experience with men? One?
Yes, and it ended in disaster.
I figured that it had.
This is the first time since then that everything is right. That I was ready. And then this has to happen. All because of my family. I don't know what to do about it. Is he afraid of Ridge? Or Dad? Or his job? Or you? Or all of you? All I do know is that when I left his apartment today, he was a man very ready to fall into the arms of another woman. Any woman.
Honey, if you think Clarke is really that kind of man.
Mother, it's not that he's that kind of man. It's that he's a man, period. And when I left his apartment today, he was a man ready for love, as I was. But my family has him so psyched out.
I don't know what you want me to say.
Mother, let me ask you a question. What would your reaction be? What would Dad's reaction be if I were to have an open relationship with Clarke?
You mean a sexual relationship?
Yes, Mother. That is what this is all about.
Well, doesn't really matter what I think. You're a grown woman. Obviously, you are going to do exactly what you want to do, no matter what I feel or your father feels.
You're right, Mother. I'm not asking for advice or approval. I just don't know how to get Clarke to understand that. How do I deal with this? Mother, I love him. And there is going to be a relationship.